The secret base hummed with its usual low, steady vibration. Old screens flickered, wires buzzed softly, and the air smelled faintly of metal and dust. Stubby sat in front of a small monitor, watching Balto play in its warm glow. The colors danced across his fur, making him look almost painted. A faint rustle came from the rafters above. The radioactive bat drifted down, glowing like a tiny lantern in the dim room. He perched on a beam, wings tucked neatly. "You're watching that film again," the bat said, voice soft and curious. Stubby didn't look away. "Yeah. It reminds me of him." The bat lowered himself a little, hanging upside down so he could see Stubby's face. "Your son." Stubby nodded. "We saw it together. In a cinema." He was so excited he kept kicking the seat in front of him. A small smile tugged at his mouth. He asked 100 questions. "I didn't mind." The bat watched him closely. "You miss him." Stubby's throat tightened. He felt the pressure behind his eyes, the familiar sting that warned tears were coming. His breath hitched for a moment, but he steadied it. He blinked hard, forcing the warmth back down. He wasn't going to cry. Not today. Not in front of someone else. "I do," Stubby said quietly. "But remembering him like this, it's good. It's warm." The bat fluttered down to sit beside him on the console, his glow soft and comforting. "It's okay to feel things, you know." Stubby gave a tiny nod. "I know. I just want to hold the memory, not fall apart in it." The bat's wings folded gently. "Then hold it. I'll sit with you." On the screen, the hero dog charged forward through the snow. Stubby's eyes softened again, but the tears stayed where they were, unspilled, held steady by the warmth of the moment. "He loved this part," Stubby murmured. Stubby didn't speak, but his small smile said enough. In the quiet of the secret base, with the hum of machines and the soft glow of the bat beside him, Stubby felt the memory settle gently in his chest, sad, yes, but also safe. The movie ended, the screen fading to black. Stubby sat quietly, the warmth of the memory still sitting in his chest. The radioactive bat watched him from the console, glowing softly. Stubby took a slow breath. He felt that familiar sting behind his eyes again, close, but not enough to make him cry. He blinked it back, steady and calm. "I want to go somewhere," Stubby said suddenly. The bat tilted his head. "Where?" Stubby looked toward the rolled-up magic carpet in the corner. "New York. The Balto statue. My son loved it. I want to see it again." The bat nodded without hesitation. "Then let's go." They unrolled the carpet, and it rose gently, shimmering with soft colors. Stubby climbed on, the bat settling beside him like a tiny glowing co-pilot. The carpet swept into the sky, crossing clouds and city lights until Central Park appeared below. It landed softly near the bronze statue of Balto standing proud on its pedestal. Stubby stepped off and looked up at it. The bat perched on his shoulder, quiet and warm. "My son stood right here," Stubby said. His voice wavered for a moment, but he steadied it. No tears, just the memory, held gently. He tried to climb the base. "I had to catch him." The bat gave a small, understanding chirp. Stubby smiled, small, but real. They stood together in the calm of the park, the statue gleaming in the afternoon light, the memory soft and safe. The magic carpet lands softly on the path. Stubby steps off, the radioactive bat perched on his shoulder, glowing faintly. They walk forward until Balto's bronze statue rises before them. Stubby stops. Stubby says in a soft yet reflective mood, "There it is, just like I remember." The bat leans forward slightly, wings tucked. Bat says in gentle curiosity, "He looks brave." Stubby's voice wavers for a moment, but he steadies himself. No tears, just that held-back warmth. Stubby says in an emotional yet controlled way. My son stood right here. He tried to climb the base. I had to catch him before he slipped. Pauses, small smile. He laughed the whole time. The bat gives a soft, warm chirp. Bat says in a supportive/calm mood. You're holding the memory well. Stubby places a paw on the cool stone of the pedestal. Stubby says in a steady and sincere way. I just wanted to see it again. With someone here. The bat glows a little brighter. Bat says in a warm reassurance. I'm here. Stubby smiles, small, steady, real. They stand together in the calm of Central Park, the statue gleaming in the afternoon light, the memory soft and safe. Stubby and the radioactive bat stand quietly near Balto's statue. The air is warm and still. Suddenly, a swirl of light forms in front of them, rising from the ground like a soft, glowing mist. It expands into a tall oval shape, colors shifting inside it. Stubby steps forward, ears tilted. Stubby says in a calm mood. I know this portal, it's the same one from the warehouse. The bat's glow flickers nervously as he leans back on Stubby's shoulder. The radioactive bat says in a scared mood. Stubby, are you sure? It feels stronger than before. The portal pulses gently, like it's waiting. Stubby keeps his voice steady, eyes focused. Stubby says in a calm mood. Yeah. I'm sure. It's not here to hurt us. It's just, opening again. The bat clings a little tighter to Stubby's shoulder. The radioactive bat says in a scared mood. I don't know if I'm ready to go through it. Stubby places a hand on the bat's wing, reassuring. Stubby says in a calm mood. You don't have to be ready. You just have to stay with me. The bat swallows, glowing faintly. The radioactive bat says in a scared mood. Okay. I'll stay with you. The portal swirls brighter, waiting for them to step forward. Stubby takes a slow, steady breath and moves closer, the bat trembling slightly on his shoulder, both facing the familiar doorway into the unknown. Snow blows across the small town as Stubby and the radioactive bat step out of the portal. People hurry through the streets, preparing sled teams. Stubby looks around calmly. Stubby says in a calm mood. This is Nome, 1 hour before the Serum run. They're getting ready to deliver the diphtheria antitoxin, the medicine that stops the infection from spreading. The bat trembles on his shoulder, wings tight. The radioactive bat says in a scared mood. Stubby, everyone looks worried. I don't like this. It feels serious. Stubby watches mushers checking harnesses and dogs barking with energy. Stubby says in a calm mood. It is serious. But we're just here to observe. We won't interfere. The bat's glow flickers nervously. The radioactive bat says in a scared mood. Are you sure we should stay? What if someone sees us? Stubby places a steady paw on the bat's wing. Stubby says in a calm mood. We'll keep to the side. No one will notice. Just stay close. The bat nods shakily. The radioactive bat says in a scared mood. Okay. I'll stay with you. They move toward the edge of town, watching history prepare to unfold. Snow blows across the small town as Stubby and the radioactive bat step out of the portal. People hurry through the streets, preparing sled teams. Stubby looks around calmly. Stubby says in a calm mood. This is Nome, 1 hour before the Serum run. They're going to be on the way to delivering the diphtheria antitoxin from Seward, the medicine that stops the infection from spreading. The bat trembles on his shoulder, wings tight. The radioactive bat says in a scared mood. Stubby. Everyone looks worried. I don't like this. It feels serious. Stubby watches mushers checking harnesses and dogs barking with energy. Stubby says in a calm mood, "It is serious. But we're just here to observe. We won't interfere." The bat's glow flickers nervously. The radioactive bat says in a scared mood, "Are you sure we should stay? What if someone sees us?" Stubby places a steady paw on the bat's wing. Stubby says in a calm mood, "We'll keep to the side. No one will notice. Just stay close." The bat nods shakily. The radioactive bat says in a scared mood, "Okay. I'll stay with you." They move toward the edge of town, watching history prepare to unfold. Snow whips across the street as mushers rush to finish preparations. Sled dogs bark, pulling hard at their harnesses. Stubby and the radioactive bat watch from the edge of town. Balto's team stands ready. Stubby steps forward. Stubby says in a calm mood, "We'll be all right. Let's get on before anyone notices." The bat trembles on his shoulder. The radioactive bat says in a scared mood, "Stubby, that's Balto's sled. Are you sure?" Stubby nods. Stubby says in a calm mood, "We're only observing. Nothing more." The bat swallows. The radioactive bat says in a scared mood, "Okay, but I'm holding on to you." They slip onto the back of the sled unnoticed. Stubby grips the wooden edge, the bat clings tightly to his shoulder. Balto stands at the front, breath steaming in the cold. Stubby says in a calm mood, "Just stay close. We'll watch from here." The radioactive bat says in a scared mood, "I'm not letting go." The sled creaks as the team prepares to move. The wind howls across the frozen town. Snow whips sideways as mushers hurry to their sleds, voices sharp with urgency. Dogs bark and pull at their harnesses, eager and restless. Stubby and the radioactive bat sit quietly on the back of Balto's sled, unnoticed. A musher at the front raises his arm. "Musher. All right. First team, go." The first sled lunges forward, dogs exploding into motion. The runners scrape against the ice, then glide smoothly as the team disappears into the white trail. Stubby watches calmly. Stubby says in a calm mood, "That's it. The relay's starting. Each team will carry the antitoxin as far as they can, then pass it to the next." The bat trembles, wings tight. The radioactive bat says in a scared mood, "It's really happening. They're all depending on this." Another musher shouts, preparing the next team. Dogs bark louder, breath steaming in the cold. Stubby keeps his voice steady. Stubby says in a calm mood, "We're just observing. History is unfolding right in front of us." The bat presses himself against Stubby's shoulder. The radioactive bat says in a scared mood, "I'll stay close. I don't want to fall off when our team starts moving." The sled beneath them creaks as Balto's team shifts, ready for their turn in the relay. Snow blows harder. The trail ahead waits. The sled cuts across the frozen trail. Darkness surrounds them, broken only by the faint glow of the moon and the bat's trembling light. A blizzard roars in from the side, snow blasting across the dogs and the sled. The wind howls like a living thing. Stubby holds onto the sled, steady and calm. Stubby says in a calm mood, "This is what they faced: blizzards, freezing air, and no light. Temperatures below -40. The radioactive bat clings to him, shaking hard. The radioactive bat says in a scared mood, "Stubby. I can't feel my wings. The wind is too strong. I'm scared." The sled jerks as the dogs push forward, their breath turning to ice in the air. Snow hits Stubby's face, but he stays focused. Stubby says in a calm mood, "Stay close." The dogs know the trail better than anyone. They've done this before. The bat's glow flickers weakly. The radioactive bat says in a scared mood. It's so dark. I can't see anything except you. Stubby shifts slightly, keeping the bat shielded from the wind. Stubby says in a calm mood. I'm right here. Just hold on. This storm won't stop them, and it won't stop us from watching history. The sled pushes deeper into the blizzard, the world around them nothing but snow, wind, and determination. The blizzard still howls across the frozen landscape. Snow blasts sideways in thick sheets, and darkness swallows everything except two small glows, Stubby's steady eyes and the radioactive bat's trembling light. The sled team has stopped for the night. The dogs rest in a tight circle, breath forming pale clouds in the freezing air. Stubby sits upright near the sled, not lying down. Snow clings to his head, but he doesn't seem bothered. Stubby says in a calm mood. We'll stay here for the night. I'm not sleeping. I'll keep watch. The bat curls against Stubby's chest, wings wrapped tightly around himself. His glow flickers weakly. The radioactive bat says in a scared mood. Stubby, it's so dark. I can't see anything except you. Stubby lowers his head slightly, eyes glowing softly in the storm. Stubby says in a calm mood. That's all right. Just stay close. I'll keep you warm. The sled's rope lines bend. The crate marked antitoxin sits half buried in snow, untouched. The bat shivers. The radioactive bat says in a scared mood. Are you sure you don't need to sleep? Stubby keeps his gaze fixed on the storm, steady and unshaken. Stubby says in a calm mood. Not tonight. Someone needs to stay awake. And I don't mind. The darkness deepens, but their small glow holds steady, a tiny circle of warmth in a world of cold. Stubby doesn't close his eyes once. He just watches the storm. And keeps the bat safe. The blizzard has calmed. Pale morning light spreads across the snow, turning the world soft and blue. The sled dogs stir, shaking frost from their fur. Stubby sits exactly where he was all night, upright, alert, eyes still glowing faintly in the dim light. He hasn't slept. The radioactive bat is curled against Stubby's chest, wings wrapped tight, still asleep. Stubby leans down slightly. Stubby says in a calm mood. Hey, morning's here. Time to wake up. The bat twitches, then slowly opens his eyes. His glow brightens just a little. The radioactive bat says in a scared mood. Stubby, you're still awake. You didn't sleep at all. Stubby shakes his head gently. Stubby says in a calm mood. Didn't need to. I wanted to keep watch. You're safe. The bat shivers once, then presses closer. The radioactive bat says in a scared mood. I'm glad you stayed awake. Stubby gives a small, steady nod. Stubby says in a calm mood. Come on. The dogs are ready. We should be too. The bat stretches his wings, still nervous but awake now. The sled dogs stand in a line, shaking frost from their coats. Their breath rises in clouds. The musher tightens the harnesses, preparing for the next leg of the relay. Stubby climbs onto the back of the sled, hands gripping the wooden edge. The bat clings to his shoulder, wings tight. The dogs lurch forward, the sled jerking into motion. Snow sprays behind them. The bat squeezes Stubby's shoulder, trembling. The radioactive bat says in a scared mood. Stubby, it's starting again. I'm scared. Stubby stays steady, eyes calm. Stubby says in a calm mood. Hold on. You're with me. We'll ride it out together. The sled picks up speed, cutting through the snow as the morning light grows brighter. The bat's glow flickers nervously. The radioactive bat says in a scared mood. I'm not letting go. Stubby keeps his gaze forward, calm and unshaken. Stubby says in a calm mood. Good. Just stay close. The sled races into the next stretch of the historic run. The sled glides into the small coastal town. Snow still falls lightly, but the blizzard has passed. Wooden buildings line the street, and people move quickly, preparing supplies for the relay. Stubby stands on the back of the sled, eyes glowing softly in the dim morning light. The radioactive bat clings to his shoulder, wings tight. The radioactive bat says in a scared mood. Stubby, is this it? Is this Seward? Stubby nods, calm and steady. Stubby says in a calm mood. Yeah. This is where the Serum started its journey. We made it. The bat looks around nervously at the busy people and barking dogs. The radioactive bat says in a scared mood. Everyone looks so serious. I feel small here. Stubby places a paw gently over the bat's wing. Stubby says in a calm mood. It's all right. We're just observing. No one will notice us. The sled slows to a stop, snow crunching beneath the runners. The sled team pauses briefly before the final leg. The musher checks the harnesses while the dogs stomp the snow, eager to keep going. Stubby climbs off the sled for a moment, eyes glowing softly in the cold morning light. The radioactive bat clings to his shoulder, shivering. A small crate sits open near the sled, the one marked antitoxin. Stubby steps toward it calmly. The radioactive bat says in a scared mood. Stubby, what are you doing? That's the vaccine box. Stubby gently picks up the wrapped vials with his hands, careful and steady. Stubby says in a calm mood. I'm putting the vaccines in the box. They need to be secure for the final leg. The bat trembles, watching nervously. The radioactive bat says in a scared mood. Be careful, that's really important stuff. Stubby places the vials neatly inside the crate, then closes the lid with a soft click. Stubby says in a calm mood. There. Safe and ready. Now the team can finish the journey. The bat presses closer, still scared but trusting Stubby completely. The sky grows darker as clouds roll in. The dogs push hard, paws pounding the snow. The crate marked antitoxin rattles slightly with each bump. Stubby stays steady at the back of the sled, eyes glowing faintly. The bat clings to him, shivering. The radioactive bat says in a scared mood. Stubby. I can see lights ahead. Is that Nome? Stubby leans forward slightly, calm and focused. Stubby says in a calm mood. Yes. We're close. The final leg is almost done. The bat's glow flickers nervously. The radioactive bat says in a scared mood. Everyone's depending on this sled, on these dogs. Stubby places a paw gently over the bat's wing. Stubby says in a calm mood. And they're doing it. We're just watching history happen. The dogs speed up, sensing the end of the trail. The wind rushes past them as the lights of Nome grow brighter. The bat holds on tighter. The radioactive bat says in a scared mood. I'm not letting go. Stubby stays calm. Stubby says in a calm mood. Then we'll finish this together. The sled charges toward Nome, the final leg nearly complete. The sled slows to a stop in the snowy street. People cheer in the distance as the Serum is delivered. The dogs pant heavily, exhausted but proud. Stubby stands at the back of the sled, eyes glowing softly in the dim orange light. The radioactive bat clings to his shoulder, trembling but safe. The wind quiets. The town lights flicker. And then, a faint hum fills the air. The bat's glow flickers nervously. The radioactive bat says in a scared mood. Stubby, do you hear that? Something's happening. Stubby lifts his head, calm and steady. Stubby says in a calm mood. Yes. I hear it. Stay close. A swirl of blue light forms in the snow behind them, small at first, then widening, spinning, rising. Snowflakes lift off the ground, caught in the pull. The bat squeezes Stubby's fur. The radioactive bat says in a scared mood. Stubby, the portal, it's back, it's really back. Stubby places a gentle paw over the bat's wing. Stubby says in a calm mood. It's all right. We knew it might return. Just breathe. You're safe with me. The portal grows brighter, swirling like a glowing tunnel of light. Stubby's eyes reflect the blue glow, steady and calm. The bat trembles harder. The radioactive bat says in a scared mood. Are we going through it again? Stubby nods softly. Stubby says in a calm mood. If it brought us here, it can take us back. And I'll be with you the whole time.